Hey guys, Francesca Amato here, award-winning legal advocate with over 17 and a half years experience. I am the owner and founder of Punish for Protecting Incorporated, and I am a Forensic Americans with Disability Act expert, as well as a certified credentialed expert in human rights, domestic violence, and child abuse. I have a multifaceted team that helps families across this entire country navigate the horrors of family court, CPS, foster care, you name it, other venues as well. But right now, my main focus, again, is what's happening in what I call the family circus or CPS, child predator services. This is an urgent message. I have already been banned from my full TikTok page. I've been removed from 2 of my Facebook pages. I've had to make a new page there with thousands of followers because they want to silence me. And so I come back with a vengeance. And here it is. I have been working very hard on this for a number of years. This is an urgent message, and we must protect our children and families in this country. I am proud to introduce the Family Justice Accountability and Reform Act, a groundbreaking bill designed to stop the systemic abuse and corruption in family courts, CPS, and foster care systems that have devastated families for decades. Children are dying. Families are being destroyed. This must stop. For far too long, judges, attorneys, CPS workers, and other court-appointed professionals, or so-called professionals, have operated with unchecked power and false immunity. This bill strips that immunity, enforces accountability, and ensures that our constitutional, ADA, and human rights are upheld. The key goals of this bill is, number 1, eliminate judicial and professional immunity for misconduct. Number 2, require CPS to have actual evidence before removing children and recompense families for wrongful separations. This would also include judges. Replace an adversarial court system with holistic family-focused solutions. I personally have launched what's called Alternative to Family Court, where it's a safe place for families to come and stay out of family court. Ensure decisions are guided by social science research like ACEs, Saunders, and the Myers studies. This is not just a bill, it's a movement to reclaim justice and protect our future generations. We need you to rise up as an army of advocates to make this happen. Here's how you can help. Number 1, spread the word. Share this video post wildly. Let's educate and inform every family and community about this critical reform. This is more than a reform. This is a lot of abolishment. If you guys know me, you know that I'm not the reform girl. I'm the abolish and arrest girl. Number 2, contact legislators. Call, email, or meet with your state and federal representatives and demand that they support the Family Justice Accountability and Reform Act. Number 3, volunteer with us. Join our mission. We need advocates, organizers, and supporters to help push this bill through to Congress. Number 4, donate your contributions to help us reach more people, host events, and create impactful campaigns that you can also be in charge of. The time for change is now. We must stand together to protect children, families, and future. For more information or to get involved, you can email me at above at email nationalcoalitionfc.cpsreform@yahoo.com or visit punished4beingaparent.com. Let's rise up and demand justice for our children and family. And now I'm going to go a little bit into the actual bill itself. Now, when you email me or you send a message through Punish for Protecting, make sure that you state what it's for so it doesn't get confused with clients that need help. This is the Family Justice Accountability and Reform Act. The preamble is to address the systemic failures of family court, child protective services, which I call child predator services, and associated systems. This act seeks to protect children, uphold the rights of families, and ensure compliance with constitutional, ADA, and human rights standards by incorporating extensive social science research, enforcing accountability, and introducing holistic alternatives to replace the adversarial family court system. This legislation aims to end decades of unchecked power, corruption, and harm. It's authored by myself, Francesca Amato, a multifaceted expert in the Americans with Disability Act, ADA, human rights, domestic violence, and child abuse. And I'm the founder of Punish for Protecting Incorporated and the best-selling author of Punish for Protecting the Injustice System of Family Court, and I Survived a Narcissist. You can too. This bill represents over 17 years of advocacy, expertise, and firsthand experience with the dire consequences of the systemic failures. This act may be cited as the Family Justice Accountability and Reform Act. Section 2 is the congressional findings. Family courts, CPS, and associated systems have caused significant harm due to unchecked power, corruption, and lack of accountability. Judicial conduct committees and attorney grievance boards consistently fail to address misconduct. Social science research, including adverse childhood experiences, ACEs, Saunders, and Myers, has demonstrated that separating children from fit primary caretakers causes severe and long-lasting trauma. Courts often empower abusive parents, ignoring credible abuse reports from protective parents, often mothers. CPS frequently leaves children in abusive environments while unjustly removing children from fit homes, exacerbating harm and perpetuating systemic failures. Section 3, elimination of immunity and legal accountability. Judges, attorneys, CPS workers, and court-appointed professionals shall no longer have immunity from civil or criminal liability for violations of law. Penalties for misconduct include criminal prosecution, imprisonment for violations leading to harm, civil liability. Families may sue for damages, including emotional and financial losses. And misconduct resulting in harm, such as child abuse or fatalities, shall result in termination without pay and imprisonment. We have seen far too many children die at the hands of an abuser because a judge completely ignored all the signs and the begging, generally from mothers, that this is happening, and claiming falsely that they're parental alienating them, when in reality they are protecting them. This must stop. Section 4 is CPS reforms and family preservation. I'd like to see CPS completely abolished. There's no need for it. CPS must have clear, substantiated evidence of abuse or neglect before intervening in family matters. In other words, get off my yard, let alone come into my house. Cannot do that. Baseless removals or wrongful separations will result in criminal prosecution of responsible individuals. Recompense to affected families with a minimum of $2 million per child per year of separation. And biological family members shall be prioritized for child placement unless there's documented evidence, because far too many times they do not even look at the biological family, and off your children go into some stranger's house. There must be documented absolute proof of unfitness, not just what they make up and what they feel or their concerns. And 4, forced adoptions and foster care abuse shall cease immediately, with violators facing severe penalties. And of course, my forensic expert background, Section 5, enforcement of ADA, constitutional, and human rights. Family courts and CPS must ensure full ADA compliance and provide reasonable accommodations without exception. Judges do not have the authority to grant or deny these rights, and yet they deny them every day. I don't know where they think they've got that power. Violations of ADA, constitutional rights, or human rights shall be grounds for lawsuits, criminal penalties, and professional disqualification. Section 6, incorporation of social science research. Decisions must align with evidence-based findings, prioritizing the child's stability, safety, and well-being. Training in ACEs, trauma-informed care, and other research is mandatory for all professionals in the system. Annual audits will ensure compliance with research-driven best practices, and we will hold the United States Department of Justice accountable when they do not enforce the law, since they are the actual venue for that. And number 7, Holistic Family Resolution Center, which is what I launched last year, which is it's called Alternative to Family Court. Non-adversarial Family Resolution Center shall replace the traditional family court. There's so much more to this, but please, again, if you're interested in helping us in any of the ways we discussed, go to my email at nationalcoalitionfc.cpsreform@yahoo.com or my website at punishedbeingAparent.com. Okay, we together can finally put a stop to this absolute diabolical and wicked abuse. And we are here as the leading advocates in the nation to help you, help us, help each other, and finally put a stop to this. And I need all the help that I can get, guys. So go ahead and send over those messages and let's see where you fit in. Thank you so very much. And we need your testimonies too.